Listen, I know I keep talking about costuming here, but that raincoat is slick as hell. I think I could pull that look off. How much is it? What? Okay, I guess I'll stick to the shades. Damn it. How about the t-shirt? Oh, come on. Never mind, let's talk about 2026's Supergirl. Supergirl stars Millie Alcock, Jason Momoa, Matthew Schoenaerts, and Eve Ridley. We follow Kara Zor-El, aka Supergirl, played by Alcock, as she goes off to celebrate her 23rd birthday by going on a bit of a bender. While partying it up on a planet with a red sun, which makes a Kryptonian normal, she encounters a girl named Ruthie Marie Knoll, played by Ridley, whose family was murdered by a brigand named Krem of the Yellow Hills, played by Schoenaerts. At first, she is reluctant to help the girl get her revenge, but is soon enough drawn into the conflict when Krem shoots Crypto with a poison arrow. With the poison slowly killing the super pup, Kara has 3 days to find Krem, retrieve the antidote, put a stop to his vile, villainous, marauding ways, and save everyone's favorite super dog. This looks like a job for Supergirl. To begin, I enjoyed this movie. It is a fun spacefaring adventure that does what it set out to do: introduce us to Supergirl and establish who she is in the wider universe. It is a nice contained story without a huge amount of implication to the wider DCEU, which allows for a tighter focus on your heroine and her one-off story. One of the major aspects I was looking for in this film was a solid explanation of the backstory of Kara and her connection to Krypton's tragic history. This was a bit of a gripe I had with the 1984 film, which I had recently reviewed, as there was no emphasis or time given to her story. In this movie, we see those moments and the difficulties of restarting your life with a devastating tragedy hanging over your head. It ain't easy, even for a superhero. This was great, because there is a lot more to be said down the road with this character. The film did not wrap up her issues in a neat little bow, but allowed her to gain perspective and say, I'm ready to settle down, work on myself and my issues. I dig that. The story is a bit basic, with a race against the clock narrative that could have benefited with a bit more urgency throughout, as at times I had forgotten there was a ticking clock. Narratives like these can be a lot of fun if given a good spin or hook. This was fun, but I felt like it needed just a bit more to get me really invested into their journey. Having a scene or two to flesh out some of the characters would have sold me a bit more. Like a bonding moment between our two leads, showing off Kara's likability and good nature, or Ruthie's innocence and love of her fallen family. Creating a stronger connection for Lobo to the rest of the film would have also helped, as he always felt like he was just on the periphery. This would have created a more tense atmosphere throughout the film, especially if he was in some way opposed to Supergirl and her goals. Lastly, I would have liked a bit more from Krem, as he is a bit of a bland bad guy. He could have been any villain from the Super Family Rogues gallery, and the movie would have been the same. A lot of the cast is fairly entertaining as well. I think Millie Alcock does a superb job as Supergirl, providing moments of weight and other moments of levity that have come to define the Girl of Steel over the years. I believe that she has a lot more to offer the role and look forward to her next outing. I also enjoyed Ridley as Wraith. She was very entertaining playing the stoic innocent bent on revenge. Although, like I said before, I wish she was given a bit more with her family, as it would have made us, the audience, care about their untimely demise and her dangerous quest. There's not much more to say about Schoenaerts as Krem, because there really wasn't that much for him to do other than swagger a little and kill. I mean, he did that just fine, but you gotta give him more than just eating other people's food. Quick, how do you make a villain more menacing? Have him eat a pie, then kill a man. Or have him eat someone's leftover cereal, then shoot a dog. What a nonchalant way of devastating people and their lives. He must be the baddest of the bad. Again, it's a one-note character, and there's not much there. Then there's Jason Momoa as Lobo. My God, you could not have picked a better person for this role. Not only does he look the part, but he has that laissez-faire, knockdown, drag-out, bastitch energy that I've always seen in the comics and other media. But like I said before, the only problem is he felt shoehorned in and never like he had any major impact on the story itself. 90% of the role was making one-liner jokes, having some cool moments on his bike, and beating up some brigands. Great look, great performance, just make him feel like he's a part of the same movie. Oh, right, quick shout out to David Krumholtz as Kara's father. Dude almost made me cry. Krumholtz will always get my respect, as he played my favorite character from 10 Things I Hate About You. There are some inventive action sequences in here and entertaining fight scenes that not only utilized the Supergirl power set, but showed her capable prowess when she does not have those powers. A lot of the complaints from people over the years are that Superman and Supergirl are overpowered. But time and again, we are shown in certain properties that these heroes can be depowered or overpowered by someone with greater strength. At those moments, we are shown that they both have the resourcefulness of overcoming such obstacles and can rely on others to help in these situations. We see that here, and it's awesome. Oh, also, Lobo mowing down guys on his bike, cool as hell. Just, yeah, always wanted to see that. I love it. Another quick thought here, I was really happy with the amount of Superman we got in this movie. We want to see that connection to the Man of Steel, but it should not be overwhelming and feel like we're watching Superman 2.0. We only get a video call or two, a flashback, and a meetup throughout this film. This establishes their relationship without having him to come in and save the day. I think one of the smartest moves was to never have him really Superman up the movie at all. At no point do we see him use his powers or save the day. This allows the audience to focus on Kara, and I really appreciate that. Supergirl is an entertaining, fun action romp with some heavy subject matter about a person finding their home within the universe. With a bit of a basic story surrounding that, the film has some great performances and is a solid introduction to the last woman of Krypton. I can't wait to see where they go from here, as I think she is a great foil for Clark and would love to see their dynamic explored further. This movie for me is getting an I can dig it. I don't know if I need to outright own this when it comes out of the theater, but I will definitely watch it again down the line. Have you seen Supergirl? Tell me what you think in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. As a matter of fact, let me know which female superhero you would like to see have their own film. For me, it's gotta be Zatanna. I think there's a lot of potential there, and they can dip into the magic side of the DC canon. Thank you once again for joining me today. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. My name is Ryan. This has been Podie Productions, and I hope you have a super day.